Hi, let's go over the Stone Golem of HORDES Necromancer. Like many of this kind, it's a fairly basic minion build. Stone golems will deal pure physical damage supported by impale and critical strike chance. The Stone Golem build has the advantage of being especially tanky, as your minions will taunt enemies, leaving you unbothered. Stone golems are equipped with a basic slam attack that taunts and deals physical AoE damage. This attack is very powerful and has a cooldown, which you should aim to reduce via gems quality and multiple primordial harmony jewels. It's easily done with Ashes of the Stars. The build is very tanky. It uses Chaos Inoculation with Aegis Aurora and high armor. This way, with each hit you will instantly recover more energy shield that you take as damage. We have also used other tools to shift a big portion of incoming damage to be taken as chaos, which you're immune to. Stone golems should stay up permanently. The same goes for animated guardian and raised specters. You will only occasionally activate a temporary aura if you even have one, place a war banner, curse your foes, cast bone offering, or convocation to teleport your minions back to you. The new Stone Golem of HORDES is an alternate version of the regular Stone Golem. It no longer grants you life regeneration, but instead, you can have 2 additional golems summoned. You will be able to have 6 of these minions at any given time. The build is very durable. With Chaos Inoculation you're completely immune to chaos damage, but will rely on ES instead of life. You can reach around 5 or even 6k of ES on a regular budget. It also has high armor, spell suppression, and block chance against attack and spells. You have only 6 golems, and their AoE is not that impressive, but you can invest in their movement and attack speed to improve it. Single target damage is fine. It can be improved with items like Skin of the Lords and expensive cluster jewels if you're willing to make some sacrifices. You can assemble it on a budget, just keep in mind that the prices of Ashes of the Stars and Forbidden Jewels can be high. Most of the energy shield recovery comes from Aegis Aurora and Divine Shield. Incandescent Heart is cheap and mitigates 1/4 of elemental hit damage, making it also the best defensive option. Ashes of the Stars is not mandatory, but definitely the best in slot amulet that you should strive for. All the other unique items may be good but are not as important. Maada's Teaching is a starter option for a weapon. Very good if rolled with a +2 level mod and high crit chance, but replace it with something better at some point. Aegis Aurora is basically irreplaceable. The best source of ES recovery with high block chance and armor. You should get one with a corrupted implicit for 8% of physical damage taken as chaos. Incandescent Heart has armor, energy shield, and it reduces all elemental damage taken by 25% after allocating Chaos Inoculation. It's the best armor in our opinion. You can corrupt it for interesting implicit mods. Darkness Enthroned is a common choice for most minion builds. You can socket your best Ghastly Abyss jewels here, improving their effect by up to 100%. Ashes of the Stars is the best choice as the quality for all your active skill gems is a major upside. Bone Offering, Flame Dash, War Banner, and your Stone Golem gems will benefit from it a lot. Fortress Covenant is a lot of damage, attack, and spell block chance for your minions. Socket it in the cluster jewel to disable its radius. Quickening Covenant. A lot of spell suppression, attack, and spell block chance for your minions. Socket it in the cluster jewel too. Use the Anima Stone for an additional maximum golem. It surely is worth a jewel socket. Primordial Harmony increases cooldown recovery rate for your golem slam, and their life regeneration rate. Get as many of these as you can fit in your skill tree, at least 3. Thread of Hope with medium ring, socketed near instability, will let you allocate Lord of the Dead, Arcane Will, and Golem Commander. Liege of the Primordial or Elemancer will extend your maximum golem limit by 1. Elemencer makes your golems immune to elemental damage, while Liege of the Primordial re-summons them on death automatically. Vile Bastion and Bastion of Elements are good defensive options. It's a Chaos Inoculation build, so look mostly for energy shield. Cap your resistances, block chance, and try to gain as much spell suppression and armor as you can. Look for modifiers that would shift incoming damage to be taken as chaos damage. Mana reservation efficiency should not be a major issue if you have a good enlightened gem. You will definitely need dexterity and strength from the gear. Improve DPS by increasing the gem level of Stone Golem. A helmet can increase all your minion skill gems level by 2, so definitely go for it. Dexterity helmet can roll spell suppression, which is also good. For other mods, seek mostly resistances, reservation efficiency, and energy shield. For an Eldritch Implicit, you can get the physical damage taken as chaos. Use a Convoking Wand with basic minion damage mods of various types, most importantly gem level for your minion skills. On your boots, look for the basic resistances with S and movement speed. Spell suppression can be crafted, or found on boots with evasion. Gloves, once again, seek maximum ES, resistances, spell suppression, and attributes. For the Eldritch Implicit mod, get more spell suppression chance. The belt should grant you strength, elemental resistances, energy shield, and armor or life regeneration. Bone Ring is the best choice. It increases your minions' resistances and has a separate mod pool that can improve your minions' attack speed, damage, maximum life, resistances, or movement speed. You should get some dexterity from it as well. Use Ghastly Abyss Jewels for your Darkness Enthroned belt to fix missing attributes or resistances. Primordial Harmony Jewels are better in terms of DPS. Renewal, Vicious Bite, and Rotten Claws are the 3 notables to look for on large cluster jewels. You should be able to fit 2 of them, but 1 is good enough too. For flasks, get Granite, Basalt, Quartz, Quicksilver, and Jade ones. Their suffixes shall increase your armor, evasion, movement speed, and reduce mana cost of skills, and the effect of shock or curse on you. Stone Golem of Hordes, a minion that uses physical skills like slam or roll, which on account of their low cooldown, will be the main damage sources in this build. Link it with multi-strike, melee physical damage, minion damage, brutality, and impale support gems. Most of these have an awakened version that it's better. Use a default animated guardian. You can even set it up to apply vulnerability curse on hit, but its best utilities are gained from the Kingmaker weapon. Make sure its resistances are capped. Spectres offer various bonuses. We recommend Chieftain Monkeys for power and frenzy charges. Link these 2 with minion life and feeding frenzy support gems. Enemies in Pride's AoE will receive increased physical damage. Use Discipline for more energy shield and increased S recovery rate. Determination grants more and increases armor to take less physical damage from hits. Link these 3 expensive auras to the Enlightened support to reserve less mana. War Banner increases accuracy rating and causes nearby enemies to take increased physical damage. When placed, it grants adrenaline. Precision adds accuracy and increases critical strike chance. You don't have to level it all the way up. Vol Haste can be your temporary aura to boost minions' attack and movement speed, but we have used Convocation instead. Aura spells linked to Generosity support won't affect your character. Their effects are increased. Tempest Shield grants a lot of spell block chance, and with it, you will be able to reach the 75% cap. Extremely good with Aegis Aurora. Enemies cursed with vulnerability take increased physical damage, and hits against them will cause bleeding. Flame Dash is your sole movement ability, to move faster. Desecrate conjures corpses that will be sacrificed with Bone Offering. Use it in boss arenas where there are no corpses. Bone Offering grants attack and spell block chance for your minions and your character after allocating Mistress of Sacrifice. Molten Shell, set it up as your movement key. It's a protective barrier that absorbs a portion of incoming hit damage. Kill all the bandits for the 2 extra passive skill points. Arakali is what we recommend for a major god. You don't have any good defense mechanism against damage over time, and this 10% should help a lot. Soul of Abarath is great for the same reason. It lessens the duration of Ignite on you by 60%. The passive skill tree is a source of minion damage, energy shield, aura effect with reservation efficiency, armor, and block chance. Allocate Divine Shield, Zealot's Oath, and Chaos Inoculation keystones. For masteries, get Mana Reservation Efficiency as Mana Mastery, Maximum Elemental Resistances for Minions as Minions Defense Mastery, and Chance to block attacks per chance to block on a shield as Shield Mastery. For Armor and Energy Shield Mastery, select 10% of physical damage taken as Chaos damage, and 1 to recover 5% Energy Shield upon taking a physical hit. For Minion Offense Mastery, choose to overwhelm 20% of physical damage reduction and 20% increased effect of offerings. That is all we have to say about this build. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. See you in the next one.